shawty, hey darling, hey baby girl, suck my private, cause you're I'm really picky about the stuff I talk about because it's just like some things I don't want to give any more energy to, and I just feel like if I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, I'm not gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm not sure. And the Travis Scott thing, that's one of the big things going on right now that I was just like, just something does not feel right about this more than just the whole thing, the whole, incident itself being bad and tragic and horrible. It was something about the father of the child who, was no longer alive, allegedly. I didn't feel good about it. Like, he was just on the news so quickly, and like usually they'll have when you see somebody with a child who something really fatal happened to them, usually they can't even talk like when it first happened. Like if you see, or like a mother whose child is missing, like they'd be like on stage like this, like, and the press is like, they'll just be kind of just unable to even speak. If they do, they usually like break down, or you can tell they've been crying, or you can tell they've been medicated. But this dude, he was just like perfectly fine, talking like it was like he was just talking about being a witness to just some little dumb thing that happened, like not even a violent weird event, just like a crackhead running across the street doing something weird. Like that's how he was talking about this incident, and then people were saying he has all these Travis Scott tattoos, and like it was just something rubbed me the wrong. He had no sadness, just put it that way. He had no sadness in his aura, like, at all.
Because he's a young Travis Scott fan, a Fortnite enthusiast. He was excited, and he was supervised by his father, who said he had been to an Astroworld festival in the past, but it was nothing like what he experienced Friday. He never imagined his son would be nearly crushed to death. Walking through the dome at Astroworld, 9-year-old Ezra Blunt was so excited.
He was stoked, like he was ready to go.
A young Travis Scott fan.
From the McDonald's commercials, from Fortnite to, like, Ezra was already a big fan. So when I found out that he was a fan, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta go. We gotta see Travis live.
From the rides to the Fortnite stage, this was an enthused young gamer's dream come true. But what was ahead for this sweet boy?
Just to see him in that condition, I just wasn't ready for that.
Nothing his father could ever imagine.
It was like a horrified movie.
The clock struck 9. It was time for Travis Scott to take the stage.
We was in the back, way in the back, and I figured, okay, this is cool because, the front can get a little wild.
Tristan held his son on his shoulders.
The countdown started. Everything was cool for a split second.
Excitement quickly turned to panic, anxiety, as concert goers rushed to the space, squeezing so tightly into one another.
I'm yelling out, I can't breathe. There's other people around me saying they can't breathe. Like, it was definitely a moment where I didn't know what else to do.
Tristan collapsed unconscious. Ezra fell to the ground. At the mercy of concert goers, he was trampled, later pulled from the crowd by a good Samaritan before his father regained consciousness. When he did, he rushed to a medic tent. After filing a police report, an officer later sent Tristan a photo.
The picture that they sent me was
Then the rest of the victims, it's like every single one of them was of one particular race, and I was like, this is just so weird to me. Like, I don't know, it's just something really weird about it. Obviously Travis Scott, like, his video, it was like people were just saying like, oh, he's so evil, and then they were talking about how demonic it is, and I was just like, man, all his stuff is demonic like that though. Like, all of his videos, his concerts look like that. So what, now y'all noticing that it's evil? Like, I don't get it. So I started watching this video from Industry Hoax Revealed. I want more people to check it out and tell me what they think, because like, this is kind of how I feel. Like, it's just something's not right, y'all. Something's not right. I want some of y'all to check it out, because that's kind of like where I'm feeling. I feel like we should not put any energy into these news stories because they're all either completely fake or it was like manufactured. Like the incident was like forced to happen. It was not like a natural disaster, not like a real accident. Like it was like they forced an accident or something. So yeah, tarot readers on YouTube talking about this woke the people up, and you know, I had a dream that this was gonna happen. Why didn't you tell us then? Why didn't you warn the people then when you were dreaming about this disaster, this you know, deadly disaster? You know, I'm just like, and just the fact that that YouTube has been like promoting these type of videos, and I haven't been looking for it. I haven't been looking for like Travis Scott, you know, conspiracy videos. I really haven't been looking for anything with that whole incident, just because, like I said, I try not to like indulge too much in an incident. Like when it happens, I don't want my energy like contributing to like whatever the hell they're trying to do with that energy. So even if I do want to research something, I'll wait until the fuss has died down completely. But they've been like pushing these like psychic reading type videos and like things talking about it as a ritual and a sacrifice and all this type of stuff like that. But it's just like, it's just not, and how it's waking people up, I don't think it's woken. I'm gonna post this video that I just started watching, and I want to see what more people think. Like, I feel like maybe this is not exactly the same the true story, but like it's closer to it, because it's just something off. Like, it's something off. I try to always have like a moral. My moral to this story is: do not believe the news. Do not believe CNN. Do not believe Fox News. Do not believe alternative news channels. Do not believe tarot readers on YouTube and TikTok. Do not believe witch talk. Don't believe anybody. Like, truly seek the truth from like your own spirit and from more neutral sources, like an actual person who was there or experienced it. And then don't even believe that 100%. Like, just know that the truth is very hard to find, you know? And so if you really want to take the time to know the truth, you have to put in some serious research so that you can be a better discerner, engager of what is false and what's bullshit. You might not know what the truth is, you just will know that somebody's lying. You know what I mean? Like, just because something is a conspiracy theory sounding thing as like a truth, that does not mean it's a truth either. Like, everybody out here lying, okay?